Class 4A in girls basketball in the state of Indiana is loaded in 2015, and standing out in a very crowded group of great teams may be difficult. For Noblesville High School, winning a state championship may be the ultimate goal, but having a niche is something they've already claimed. Score and keep on scoring.
And help side. Box out.
We definitely have 12 kids who are all very athletic and can play the same style of basketball. There's no drop-off when we go to our bench, and I think that's a huge advantage. Some teams can play fast with their starting five and then change things up when their second group comes in, but we've been able to maintain that throughout our lineup.
The girls basketball team from Noblesville started the season as one of the top-rated teams in Class 4A. The Millers have remained near the top all season by being balanced and deep, and it helps by keeping fresh legs on the court and the ball constantly moving.
We can go from one end of the floor to another very quickly. Sometimes when these kids get on a roll, they can just put up points in amazing spurt. Defense turning teams over and being able to score right away off of it. We happen to have the ability to do that with our depth and our athletes.
The Millers' focus is on a quick transition from defense to offense. Their goal is to move the ball up court as soon as it touches their hands.
Even when the team scores, we'll get the ball out and immediately just look up and see. And then, or even if you get a rebound, defensive rebound, we'll look up the floor. The post will look up and see if they can throw it before they even get it out to a guard. We love to pressure, so on our press defense, we will try to steal and then do that also.
Our style of play of this team is fast, quick. We like to get it up the floor and go with it. We don't really set stuff up if we don't have to.
Fast breaks. We love to run, and we have some of the fastest people you will ever see on the court running for us. That's what we do all the time, and we're so selfless that you can count on anyone to do anything.
We get up and down. I've had teams my first few years here where we had to control tempo, and if I get to pick my style, this would be definitely how I would prefer to play. And it's a lot more fun. People love to watch teams that can score, so that's something we've had a lot of fun with this year.
Scoring is something the Millers are very good at. More than once this season, they have scored over 100 points in a game.
Never anything that I expected was going to happen. We've gotten 3 100s in 3 different games. 2 of the games, even our bench players all in, and they all scored too. So that was very it's all about team, and I think that's how we got there. Because almost every game that we've had, it's in the 80s or 90s.
It was pretty cool to see us keep doing that. It was cool the first time, but then once we kept doing it, it was like, oh, this is kind of not that bad. Actually, it's not that hard. We like to, in the first quarter, if we get to 25, we're always like, okay, we're on track. Let's go.
Everyone scored, and it's awesome. It's awesome to get everyone on the court, and I think every time that we've scored 100, it wasn't the starting 5 who were on the court in the end. It was our bench players. Everyone can do anything.
The Millers also put an emphasis on defense. The team knows that playing good defense leads to more possessions and helps with their offense. They apply constant pressure on opponents the entire game.
We really just try and play aggressive. We want to, for 32 minutes, drive you nuts. Try and bring different types of looks. We double every ball screen, just trying to disrupt what people are trying to run against us. We're athletic enough, we can kind of rotate all over the place, and kids fly around really well. But we take a lot of pride in our defense because it all starts there. You're going to have nights where you don't shoot well, and you better be able to guard people, and we've definitely been able to do that in most nights.
It makes everything easier because then you don't have to run all the way to half court and back. I think our press defense is very well. Sometimes get in the trap and then makes the opposing team frustrated, and then we get in their head, and then they kind of just break down after that.
The Noblesville team puts a lot of emphasis on practice, and much of that time is spent running the court and doing specific drills aimed at helping the team improve their ability to score.
You'll see us doing lots of drills and competing, going back and forth. We run the court a lot. We split up, do guard and post stuff, get a lot of shots up.
Craziness, competitive. This is the most competitive team you will ever see. It's so much fun. At the same time, we're here to get some work done.
You'll see shell drill. We always do shell drill where we play 4-on-4. In that drill, you'll definitely see how we score, because in 2 minutes, one team could score 20. You'll see that, and then you'll see us doing transition offense, so running the floor and then getting shots up. And then we'll do transition defense. It will be like a fast break, style of play, and then the defense has to try and stop them.
We ask our kids to play as hard as they can for 3 or 4 minutes at a time, and so our drills, you'll see they're all set up 3 or 4 minutes for the most part, just going really hard. We will do full court stuff, and we do a lot of just emulating the speed of the game in small segments so that they're not tired. They know what to expect, and they can go out and execute in a game.
For all of us, when we as seniors were freshmen, we only won 9 games. So to be one of the top teams in 4A is such an amazing step, and it shows just how far we've come, and it's such an accomplishment. And if you would have asked me as a freshman if I would have thought that we'd be right here, I would have said yes, because that's how much we've been together and how much hard work we've put in.
The big thing about our team is that we all get along and we all stick together. We don't have any selfish players. We have this saying, we over me. So we kind of hold that to us. We're in this together.
Honestly, for me, I love what I do. This is my dream job. If you'd asked me when I was 12, what do you want to do when you grow up? I would have said, be the Noblesville coach. I'm living the dream, so, it's exciting, and they're awesome kids and just having fun. I want to keep it going.
The Millers are a deep and talented team, and the way that they put up points will make them a very difficult out once tournament time rolls around. Stay with us when we come back. More of the Chevrolet Indiana Prep Zone.